statements.
Mr. Speaker, with your indulgence, I come under Order 93-1.
93-1.
Yes. Mr. Speaker, for the past 3 weeks, repeatedly, the majority leader sought to create the impression in the public that there was a bill called Free SHS Bill in Parliament and the minority was not helpful in passing this bill. At a point in time, Mr. Speaker, he gave the assurance that between last week and this week, the bill was going to be here for it to be passed and was encouraging the minority to support. Mr. Speaker, the leader of our party, the minority leader, and all of us spoke clearly, stating that whenever the bill is introduced in Parliament, we shall do whatever it takes to make the bill work so that we can improve the free SHS and make it sustainable. Mr. Speaker, we woke up this morning, another syndicated or whatever you call it, I read here, Accra Times, Afenyo-Markin yells at minority, you are not ready for free SHS. Mr. Speaker, listen. Afenyo-Markin yells at NDC, you are not ready for free SHS. Mr. Speaker, a bill. Mr. Speaker, there's no free SHS bill in this house. The publisher, Afenyo-Markin challenges minority over free SHS bill. Where is the free SHS bill? 3, the Republic, NDC, NDP lock on over free. Who locked on? Nobody is locking on. There's no free SHS bill. Mr. Speaker, the majority leader is abandoning his job in the House and basically speaking about free SHS even more than the Minister of Education. Mr. Speaker, we believe that there must be something that the majority leader wants out of this, which we don't know. And he must be bold enough to say, Mr. Speaker, once for the record, again, let the world, there is no free SHS bill in Parliament. And whatever the majority leader gets his understanding or commitment from is not known to anybody in this House. Mr. Speaker, this is a public info, and people keep sending us information. Oh, is the bill in Parliament? Can we talk about it? Mr. Speaker, let the world know there's no free SHS bill in Parliament, and let the majority leader desist.
We should cease and desist.
Desist from spreading false. I wouldn't say falsehood, but from spreading information that is not factual. Thank you, Mr. Speaker, for the opportunity.
Yes. Patrick, do you want to speak? Patrick, do you want to speak? Once you speak, nobody from this side will speak. So if you want to speak, I'll... Okay. Yes.
Speaker, first of all, there should be calm. My colleague should not raise the temperature unnecessarily. He came under Order 93. Duly came under 93. However, I think that one of the things you should also recognize is that if the leader makes a statement and the papers choose to use headlines that they desire, hold the leader responsible for those headlines. So you should be able to distinguish between contextual headlines that are used by papers and what the leader said. The leader has been consistent and he's been challenging, praying that you have a change of mind this time. You have a change of mind this time to support the free. No, let's be calm. So that this time you will not run adverts against the free SHS. You will rather support. That is what the leader has been seeking to do. And Speaker, so the leader says he's assuring this House that the bill will come. He hasn't said anything untoward. And many occasions, the leader has given signal of bills and agreements that are in the offing and are on their way to this house. I don't know why my colleague and my respected whip is so worried. He shouldn't worry. As for the bill, it will come. That one, there is no problem. We only pray that when it comes, we only pray that when it comes, they will support in unison. It will not be the case that Honorable Ablakwa will be saying something, the chief whip will be saying something different, and Samsiahi will also be saying something different, and then the minority leader will also be saying something. They should consult among themselves. I pray that they should consult among themselves, so that eventually when the bill, I want to pray that my respected minority leader and Honorable Ablakwa, who was once at the Ministry of Education, and I see Honorable Bua is eager to speak. They should rather consult among themselves, so that eventually when the bill comes, a consensus, and all of them will speak in support. So, essentially, what I'm saying is that he should not misinterpret headlines of newspapers. And I see him copiously making reference to newspaper headlines. Yes. You can reference but don't say that that was what the leader said. The leader has assured that the free SHS bill will come. But I want to find out, do you want the free SHS bill or not? Do you want it or not? Just thank God that now, I just thank God. It is refreshing to know. It's refreshing. It will come. It will come. After coming, it will come. It will come. So, but you are saying it. So, there's no problem. There's no problem. The free SHS bill will certainly come to this house. But in conclusion, there are other important business we want to do. No, it's quite important. But I pray that with the leadership of the Honorable Dr. Kesel Ato Forson, we'll get all the support of the members of the minority to meet and jojo and engage, so that we hear somebody saying this, and then another person is saying this, and another person is saying a different thing. So there should be no problem. The bill will come. No fears.
Most grateful, Mr. Speaker, for giving me the chance to express my opinion on the matter at hand. Mr. Speaker, this is a house of records, and it is important that when issues come up, we are accurate and fair. Mr. Speaker, Ghanaians heard the majority leader loud and clearly when he boldly decided to misrepresent our side and to try feebly to revive a dead, stale, and discredited notion. Those of us on this side of the aisle are somehow opposed to a bill on the free senior high school policy, which we haven't even seen. Though we have not even seen the bill, our leader, Dr. Ato Forson, our flag bearer, John Dramani Mahama, our party, the NDC, are on record to have indicated that we have no challenge whatsoever supporting a bill free senior high school policy, because we are not opposed to the policy. We will support a bill in as far as it is seeking to improve the free senior and to address the implementation challenges. Mr. Speaker, we have said this without number, time without number. So what was the purpose of the majority leader addressing the press and saying that through our ranking member, we have said that we oppose the bill? Have we even seen the bill? He said, seen the bill, let us take a look at it. We have not seen the content. But even so, we have said in principle, we are not opposed to it as long as it is going to improve the policies implementation and make it sustainable. And we want to put this on record and to let Ghanaians know that the NDC is opposed to free senior school today. We are not opposed to it tomorrow, and we will not be opposed to it when we take over the governance of this country. We would make it better and let it serve the people of Ghana the way we think it should. Thank you, Mr. Speaker.
Very well. I think, okay, I'll come to you. Let me give my uncle.
Thank you very much, Mr. Speaker. Mr. Speaker, I want to use this opportunity to appeal to my colleagues and everybody in this room to calm down on this issue.
Listen, Ato.
Mr. Speaker, education, I believe, is in the heart of every member of Parliament.
Yes.
Mr. Speaker, but for education, none of us would have been here.
Yes. Yes.
So we all cherish education.
Okudia,
It's unfortunate that the majority leader himself, who at this moment is the this issue, is not in the House. Mr. Speaker, I heard the majority leader clear and loud.
Yes.
And respectfully
Listen.
and humbly, I am not holding brief for him. I heard him say that the SHS bill is on its way to Parliament. Mr. Speaker, none of us has any authority over editorial discretion. So what might have come from the majority leader, the peoples have the right and they are independent to pick their own editorial headlines because they have that discretion. And we see and we read and we hear many times, and it might have happened to each one of us here. It might have happened to each one of us here that either here or in our various constituencies, you could make a statement which may be misrepresented. Yeah. So what is reported papers might not be the exact word that could be attributed to what the majority leader might have said. So I want to make a passionate appeal to my colleagues and everybody that we have a lot of work to do. We should water down this issue and let calm remain so that we do more serious work of the House. I thank you.
Thank you very much. Our elderly has spoken. Yes, minority leader, and then we close this chapter.
Mr. Speaker, on a normal day, I will not be speaking about this matter. Mr. Speaker, this matter has found itself repeatedly on a number of MPP-related newspapers. Mr. Speaker, for me, I see nothing but desperation. I see desperation on the part of the ruling party to create some form of disaffection for NDC MPs, creating impressions that the NDC members of Parliament are against a bill that is not even before Parliament, a bill that we have not seen, Mr. Speaker. Mr. Speaker, how can we oppose something that we have not seen? How can the NDC oppose a bill that we have not seen? I heard them say that the bill is on its way to Parliament. For how long will this bill take from Flagstaff House to Parliament House? Weeks? Months? 7 years? Mr. Speaker, if it's coming from Ministry of Education, it's even closer. For how long to take for the bill to move from the Ministry of Education to the Parliament House? 7 years? 8 years? 1 week? Mr. Speaker, let me put it on record that the NDC minority members of Parliament, of which I lead, Mr. Speaker, we will support free SHS bill that will seek to improve the quality of education, that will fix the lapses that we have seen in the free SHS implementation. Mr. Speaker, let it also record that we have not said anywhere that NDC is opposed to a free SHS that we have not seen. Rather, Mr. Speaker, it is the government of the day and the majority side that have not presented the bill before us. We now challenge you. We now challenge you. We give you 1 week. Bring the bill before us. We give you in fact, tomorrow, Mr. Speaker, let them present the bill to us tomorrow. Let them present the bill before us tomorrow, so that we can all peruse the bill.
Is the bill coming by?
So that we can see the content of the bill, Mr. Speaker. Clearly, they are desperate. Mr. Speaker, as I said, I see desperation on the part of the MPP. Rather, they should bring the bill and let the people of Ghana see what is in the bill for all of us to debate the details of the bill. Thank you, Mr. Speaker.